There we go. For some reason, every time I plug my mic back into my headphone jack, it turns my audio all the way down. But yeah, I'm here, man. Wanted to say happy 4th to everyone. And also today we are in the Pistol 389. We got the Hell Creek Trucking Company skin on here, made by Dan McNarry, also known as Goggles 56. We got the Atlas trailer, which was made by Pistol Modding 2. And we got the cargo container here. We got 40-foot furniture inside. So, high class furniture. And then on the inside we get the Hell Creek truck and air freshener, and made by pupz. Really cool stuff, man. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Should be all good to go now, though. Alright, let's see what we got going on. We have a nice drive here. We got a little over, why is it saying 736 miles? Yeah, I gotta change that up. That's too long of a run there. It's 700 miles. $700 in this game would be just about like almost 2 hours there, man. Probably less, probably like an hour and 40. Still a long drive. What's up, Maverick? How you doing, man? Most certainly, I will let her know when she gets back from the store. There we go. We're gonna be heading down on the highway on this one. Frieght saying had to call the plumber for come check out our bathroom, because we've been having sewer gas coming out of our bathroom, like really strong smelling sewer gas, and it might be coming from the city. But it's pretty prone after it rains. It's like damn. That's why it was taking me a little bit to get on. Our blinker on, get ready to make this turn here. Go and get over on this highway. We got a steep downgrade coming up. Yeah, better watch that, bud. Oh yeah, man. It's pretty potent. Like right after it rains, you can smell it really, really like bad. Not fun, not fun. Oh, just give me one moment. I gotta go see who's calling real quick. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I think the plumber and all that is just about done, and I also had to go check a phone call real quick, so sorry about that. Yeah, we're about to get back on the road here. Let me bring up my tab there. There we go. Alright, let's go and get back on the road, guys. Sorry about that again. Alright, we're good to go now, guys. Making money today, man. Honestly, I can't wait for my my dental appointment this Wednesday. Get that over and done with. Hopefully I can knock 2 birds out with 1 stone. Hopefully I can get my tooth fixed in the back. And get this, of course I'm going to get the main one taken out. And then after that, yeah, that's been, the tooth on the bottom right has been giving me some trouble. I've been having some pain in my jaw from it. So I'm hoping that there ain't no infection trying to start back up. And hopefully they're able to go ahead and pull that Wednesday. And then afterwards, I'm going to be healing up for, I probably won't live stream that day. Probably rest after that. And then I'll try to get a live stream or a video going the day after. I'm hoping I'll be able to do that. Might still have a little bit of pain, but it is what it is. You know, to be honest with you, that used to be my biggest fear, and I was worried about it for a couple of days about getting my tooth pulled and stuff. That was always my biggest fear about dentist thing, is hearing extraction. But to be honest with you, I'm actually looking forward to it, because I'd rather go through a little bit of pain than having to deal with pain all the time, like what I'm dealing with this tooth. That's the way I'm starting to look at it. And that's really helping motivate me to want to go. That's why I've been getting my sleeping on track. I woke up at 8 o'clock, like 8:45 this morning, when I had been on this whole staying up late track for a long time now. It's been like a couple months. But I eventually got some sleep last night. Fell asleep before 2. And I was able to get some rest. My jaw was hurting like a motherfucker last night. Sorry for my French, but it was hurting, dude. It's the drill that's the issue. Well, during the tooth extraction here, from what I've seen, it's a simple extraction because the whole tooth is still visible. So I don't know if they're going to be doing any drilling. What I think they're going to do on that back left one is probably either put a crown, or maybe even remove that one from me. But that one would have to be surgically removed. I had a filling last year, and ever since after that filling, and I had a deep cleaning, my tooth has been breaking off around the filling. So I don't know. We'll see what they do. I had to get over. Excuse me there, fire truck. Actually, I might. Well, I was going to let him pass, but okay. No problem. Also, we're in New Mexico. I forgot to tell everybody we're in New Mexico. We're in Santa Fe, and we're going to Arizona, I do believe. As long as the dentist does good numbing. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. See, that's the thing. I hope and pray that they know what they're doing. But I think they're going to be good. From everything I've read on the reviews of the place I'm going, they have some pretty good reviews. Got a 5-point star rating, and everybody on the comments section, needless to say, you know, try to go off of the comments. I think I'll be in good hands there. I got a referral there, so you know, I'm just glad that they take my insurance, because most places don't even take the insurance I have, man. And that's Medicaid, to be honest with you, and most places don't take it. They'll turn you down, and that's just how life goes, though. But I'll tell you what, I am glad I'm able to do some live streaming. Like I said, after my appointment, I'm probably going to take that day to rest up, and then probably try to get a live stream going the next day if I'm not in too much pain. I know I'm going to be on a soft food diet for a couple of days. I might get like an ASMR video out or something the days following. Give updates and everything, let y'all know how I'm doing. Yeah, good luck, man. It'll probably fly away soon. Really? Oh yeah, brother. It'll be over and done with in no time. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you always hopping up in the live stream, and I appreciate you joining up in the Discord and chit-chatting it up with me and everything, man. And for the 4th of July wishes and everything, dude. Yeah, what I've heard is the 3rd day is the worst day. That's what everybody tells me. Is the 3rd day is going to be the worst. I've had my wisdom teeth removed, but I was asleep for that. So like I had the IV sedation on that one. So I didn't really feel nothing. This is going to be the first one that I'm awake on. And from what I've been told, sometimes you don't even know your tooth is out. If they do a good job of numbing you up. Speed limit 75 here. We're gonna do get it up to 65 and then see where we're at with that. How's everybody doing today, man? Happy 4th to everybody, all my viewers and everybody joining up. Appreciate y'all being up in here. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the content, man. I'm always trying to do live streams, always trying to interact with the community and everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, let's go and get an outside view here. Might even get up beside the engine. Let's I want to hear the engine for a second. Listen to that turbo. This is a really cool view. You doing alright, Relay? I know you told me you had a rough couple of days, man, and I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry that you haven't had the most pleasant of days, man. Replaced a few. Replace what? Some of your teeth? We're about to ride past Gallup here. Old Slim be happy seeing me up in New Mexico, man. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, you replaced turbos? Oh yeah, man. I bet you that's What is that like on a semi truck when you replace them things, dude? Are they difficult? Like, are they a little bit more complex than what the thought is into it? Because you're working with a massive ass engine too. No, not what I worked on, but these newer ones probably suck. Oh, I'm sure, man. The old school ones, man, that's what I'm saying. The old school is the way to go. They're way more easier to work on, and you can work on them yourselves instead of having to take it and go to college or something like that, and just to be able to work on your own car or our own engine. Also, sorry it took me a little bit to respond. I was talking. But asking about the issue that's at hand in the bathroom with the sewer gas stuff coming up through the pipes. They said it could be a city thing, could be from city water coming through or something going on in the sewers. But yeah, man, working on the old school trucks and everything, man, that's the best way to go about. Because these new trucks, man, I do not like the electric new engine styles or none like that. New batteries, all that kind of stuff is all electric. And you got to recharge them, and they're not efficient, and they're a danger because the batteries that they have in those electric trucks are lithium. And lithium is really, really not a good source of power. Like, they're a danger on the road, especially what that shit's made with. Don't believe me? Go look it up, see what's going on with those electric cars, man. Nightmares, exactly, bro. I wouldn't even want to mess with one of those. I don't work on trucks, and I don't, I'm not too mechanically informed on stuff. But what I do know is that those electric batteries and electric cars ain't what they're knocked up to be. And those people putting those charging ports on the side of the houses and stuff, man, while charging your car. And I mean, best way to look at it like this: imagine a cell phone. And you remember how Samsung was having those issues way back in the day? Even straight talk phones and stuff like that were having issues where when you plug them up and you leave them on charge for too long. That's pretty much what you got right beside you, but in a larger scale with the cars with the electric batteries. All you got to do to see what a lithium battery does is look up what happens when you leave them on charge for too long. That's like my girlfriend's old phone. She had a phone that the battery was starting to swell and it would heat up so bad that it was actually pushing the screen upwards, and it kind of like formed like a bubble. Yeah, them things ain't, man, things ain't safe, bro. I'm just a real, like, I'm 28, but I love the old school stuff a lot more than this new age stuff, man. And I hope everybody stays safe out there during this 4th of July weekend, too. And please, whatever you do, do not drink and drive. That's my biggest thing. Don't ever drink and drive, man. Don't do any type of drug and get behind the wheel. Terrible stuff. I know it, Relay. It really is, man. The electric batteries are horrible. A lot of people going to disagree, get in the comment section and be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, just go look at the statistics of it. And not only that, watch them electric trucks, those Tesla trucks, try to go up the mountain grades of like a 4% grade. They can't even get it halfway up the truck. I mean, halfway up the mountainside without the engine giving out. Make sure we go home with y'all's fingers and toes, hands, ears, and eyes. You talking about with because of the fireworks? Yeah, man, y'all be safe messing with them fireworks too. Old joke from way back in the day. Make sure Terry's wheelchair is charged up, cause he's gonna have to back it up this year. Back up, Terry. That's a funny ass meme. Back up, Terry. But yeah, man, y'all be safe out there messing with them fireworks and drinking and everything. Y'all don't, whatever you do, please never get behind the wheel drinking and driving. We got the old school Caterpillar in here too, by the way. I think this is the Caterpillar I got in this is a 346E. I think is what we're running. I know we're on the highway for a good little bit. It's trying to get me to drive 700 miles, and I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna drive no 700 miles. We got a run to make, man. I won't gonna be able to get there on time doing that. I'm gonna try to drive like this. Now I might wreck. I don't know, we might be alright. Woo! There we go. Another thing is my cat kept on trying to get out because the plumber was here, and my cat don't like no new people coming in the house. I mean, she gets really offensive. My cat's a Maine Coon mix. The vet says she's domestic long hair, so she's got like different breeds in her, but she's got a Maine Coon breed and something else in her. And she crazy, I'll tell you that. She a wild one. Go and turn on our left blinker here. Yes, sir. She's a pretty big cat too. She's healthy. When I tell you the weight, she's healthy, and this is her normal weight. But she's at least about 18 to 19 pounds right now. She's almost 20 pounds. She's a huge cat. I know in the pictures she doesn't look that big, but she's a pretty big cat, dude. I love her with all my heart, man. And I'll tell you, my uncle gave me the cat before he passed. I think he passed 1 year after giving us Luna, which you know, is still trying to get over that and process that happened in 2023, and it's been rough, man, to be honest with you, because you know, you have people in your family, like you have your favorite uncle or favorite cousin or something like that. When they go, man, it's just never the same. Miss him every day, man. And I've been learning, like, he was a big guitarist like my dad is, and I just miss going over there and showing him what I learned on guitar. And you know, last thing I remember him teaching me was Jimi Hendrix, Little Wing, and I started learning that recently, and I just know he'd be super excited seeing me play that, man. Gotta slow it down. We got a big old grade coming up here. I always slow it down, way down, because you don't really want to rush on these hills, and that's even in real life. It's just like Marvelous Marv said when he's going down the mountainside, it's not a race. So really, you don't have to get there. You gotta get there in the safest way possible, and that's what I try to do on here. Even though I know it's a video game, I still like driving like it's realistic, man. It's just, it's the way the game's designed to be played. Y'all got any animals out there, man? Dogs, cats, geckos, lizards, snakes? The only thing we had actually, what I was about to say was about to be wrong. We had a lizard one time, and we named it Mojo when I was like 5 or 6. And unfortunately, we didn't have the right light for the lizard. I can't remember what kind of lizard it was, but it was a cool one, man. But outside of that, we mainly had cats here because our landlord didn't allow dogs. So we've always had cats around here, and you know, I still remember my first cat that I ever had when I was born was Tigger, and unfortunately Tigger ended up getting killed. We think because she was an outside cat, and we think that she got into radiator fluid or something, not radiator fluid, antifreeze, which really sucks, because antifreeze apparently has like a really sweet scent, and that's why you never want to leave that stuff on the ground or anything like that. But when she passed, I was about 7 years old, and then we ended up with another cat named Lizzie, and we had to get rid of her because she had a hair disease thing going on her skin, and she was what do you call it, shedding real bad, and unfortunately we had to give that to my grandma, and my grandma had her for a couple years, and then she ended up passing away. And then we ended up with the cat that I recently had was Missy. We had her for like 14 years, and we think because she was an outdoor cat too, and we think a pit bull got loose around here and ended up getting her one night. But we had her for 14 years, man, and she was the sweetest cat. Then now we ended up with Luna, and Luna's just something, dude. She's like no other cat that I had. I mean, she's hilarious, to be honest with you. She does a little head shake right when she gets hyper and everything. She do like a little twitch, like a head twitch, and then she starts taking off running. when she gets the zoomies. Just lost my favorite cat. She passed the other day, unfortunately. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. I know that is not easy dealing with. Animals are like best friends, man. They're best friends and family. That's the way I see my animals and my cats that I get. Any type of cat. Need a puma? Dude, I seen in one family that had a puma, and that thing looks fucking vicious, dude. It's like a Russian family, but it's so cool. I also watch James Blackwood's, and he's a Canadian, and he's the raccoon whisperer, the dude that feeds all the raccoons that come up on his porch, and I just think that's so neat. There's a YouTuber that has one for the house pets, some other cats, and a growl. Yep, that's that's the one I'm thinking about. It's like a Russian family. But yeah, man, I'm really sorry to hear that you lost your cat, man. That's terrible. What's up, W, man? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you stopping by and checking out the live stream. I think you're new here, if I'm not wrong. Hope you're enjoying the live so far. Might change up the engine in this truck later on down the road. I mean, it don't sound bad. I just kind of want the C12, the Caterpillar C12. I wonder if they updated that yet. Hello, went to look for the ATS expansion of the day. Oh, happy 4th to you too, man. I forgot to upgrade my, update my Discord thing again, dude. I keep forgetting about that. I need to update my Discord link. Damn. I was going to let everybody know y'all can join my Discord. Y'all can still join my Discord. I just got to upgrade my, not upgrade, but update my link every time I go live, because the old one doesn't update. But happy 4th to you and your family, man. Appreciate that. All right, we gotta get ready to make this right-hand turn, so we gotta slow it down. For the speed limit, drop down 35. No problem, we'll be alright. Once we start going up this hill, it's going to slow us way down. Here we go. Also, Maverick said hey to you, babe. Amber said hey, Maverick. And also hey, Frieght. I forgot to tell Amber that you said hey too. Drop it on down to 8th gear here. Getting better with pulling the gears, downshifting. Like I said, still learning. Alright, easy does it. Should already have a pull-in spot. Take it easy. Kind of want to get up right beside those holes as close as I can. Alright, let's see if I can line this up here. Let me see if I can straighten this up here. There we go. Take our time. I don't know why they got the flame element thing on the cargo crate when this is high class furniture. I guess because it's it can burn. But gonna make this delivery here. Let's take one last look. Not one last look, because I'm about to get another load up here. I'm not going to end the live stream just yet, because it pretty much just got started. Be like Family Guy, me and my brain. Jake break, yeah, man. Hey, look, W man. Everybody does that. Everybody says the same thing. Jacob's my real name, but I go by Jake. Just short. Or like some of my closest friends call me Jake, but Jake break. Alright, let's see what else we can get here. I really like driving through New Mexico, that's fun. Let's go through California. Yuma, I think it's how you say it. Here from Yuma to Los Angeles. Nah, I don't want to drive to Los Angeles. Oakland, San Fran, Sacramento, Utah. Yeah, I want to go down Stockton, 83, all the way up near Redding. Let's do that one. I like driving up near Redding. It's got a lot of beautiful sights along the drive. Oh, I gotta drive to Utah. Damn, that's a far ass drive too. That right there is about 200 miles from where it's saying on the map. Cause you gotta think as the map, they kind of made the scaling a little bit smaller than what it looks like. Let's go to Redding and then let's drive from Redding. Monster Energy drinks. Uh-oh, we're gonna be hauling some Monster Energy drinks down to Modesto. Let's do that. Might have to stop and get some fuel along the way. Definitely going to be changing up the town because I don't like driving there in the nighttime. I like being able to see everything around me, the scenery and stuff like that. I do plan on getting back on ETS2. I've seen a lot of people been getting on there, and man, dude, it looks like they're doing some wonders on that game too. ATS is getting a lot better too, man. I'm telling you, it's getting right there with Euro Truck Simulator. Of course, made by the same people, but Euro Truck Simulator's done had a lot longer time to get revigorized and remade and remodeled than ATS has, because ATS came out in 2016, if I remember correctly. As ETS came out in 2012. Oh man, 2012, 2013, I think. I could be wrong. Could be sooner, it could be later. But I think that's the year it came out. Alright, let's go and turn my truck off. Let's go and get some fuel while we're here. Also, to all my new viewers showing up, man, hope y'all enjoying the live stream. Also, happy 4th of July to you and your families. Hope everybody stays safe out there today. See how much room I got, because I can cut this trailer around that. Hang on. I'm going to try it too. Don't know how well it's going to work, but we're going to give it our best. I think I'm getting back trailer's getting hooked up on that bar. Alright, hold. I think we're in a situation here. I'm gonna try to back up out of this because, as you can see, the trailer's glitched through the bar. Oh, I don't know how well this is gonna work. Oh boy, we're in a predicament, guys. Ain't like I've never been stuck here before. What you gotta do is just keep on rolling and eventually it gets unstuck. Let's see if I can. Bring it around a little bit more. There we go. All you gotta do is just create enough room. Oh, that's fun. There you are. There you are. Always scratching the chrome. Hey, I've been doing a lot better. I have been doing a lot better now. But that one wasn't on me. I did get a little too close on that one. I guess that's coming out of my paycheck, ain't it? Let's go and get this bad boy up to speed. What's up, Soldier Face? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping by up in here. Also, happy 4th of July to you and your family. I do hope y'all have a good 4th. That goes for anybody and everybody up in here. Alright. And once we get loaded up, we got 52 miles to go. Once we get loaded up, I'm gonna change the time of day before we get loaded up. At the same time, I'm gonna change my GPS routing, so that way we're not just on the highway on the next one. We're gonna be taking the small roads. There we go. What's up, soldier? What's going on? Never go to the Dallas airport? Wow, what's going on at the Dallas airport? I heard about a flood or something happened in Texas the other day, man. I'll slow this daggone thing down. I heard Atlanta, Georgia airport is pretty bad too, because it's one of the biggest airports in the States. But I don't know, that's just hearsay. I heard that daggone thing got a train up in there too. Dallas airport food would get, oh Lord. Oh, that's my yeah, Amber, my girl had actually been there. She flew out from Reno, Nevada. From Reno Tahoe Airport to Dallas, and then all the way to Richmond is where she flew out from. He said the airport food is not good. Woo! King Bennett. Oh Lord, hang on. Let me slow down. King Vendetta. What's up, man? Hope you're doing good. Also appreciate you stopping by from stopping up in the live stream. The engine I am using is Schadrick's Cat 346E. That is the engine I'm using. Can be found on the Steam Workshop. Normally I run Z mods, but today I felt like running Schadrick's engines, man. Also, a really cool name too. The old V from Vendetta. Always remember the 5th of November. That was a good movie. Get a glider, see the view on the way. Really? Get the glider, be dead. Hey man, I've seen how them people fly in those gliders, and it's like really weird, cause like you're following behind, and the person in front flying like a personal plane, and you can catch the air off the personal plane and stay behind that drift. It's like an air drift, air pocket. Crazy how the physics work, man. He's going to hit the brakes a bit. No, he actually went all the way through with it. Check that out. He went all the way through with it. He said, you know what? I'm just going to continue on. They gave us gate D24 10 minutes later, gate A13, then 5 minutes later, gate C6 30 seconds later, D12, then 1 minute later, C16. Damn. Yeah, it sounds like they got you running all over the place, man. Next thing you know, you're going to be hitting the Stargate. Alright, let's see if I can, oh yeah, I got to change the time of day too. I'm gonna get past these flashing lights before I do so though. It's gonna pull up right here. That way I ain't gotta stand there and have the flashing light going the entire time while I'm doing this. Set underscore time. I'm gonna do 5 o'clock in the morning. My favorite time to drive. Hopefully we still have our cargo waiting here. 229. 242, 40 foot NZX PC parts. Got 187 on that one. 242 going all the way down to San Francisco. The Stockton seems like a really cool spot, or Oakland. Let's do Oakland. Good gracious. What's up, Jay? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping up in here, man. Hope everything's going good with you and your family, and hope y'all have a good 4th of July today. I know Nice just got done running some ATS too. Oh, hell yeah, man. So you play a little bit of ATS as well? What's your favorite truck on here, man? I always ask everybody that. My favorite as of right now, and it's kind of hard to switch back, it's a tab between this Pfister 389 and the FLX 359. Those are my top 2 favorite trucks so far. Let me see if I can get this lined up here. Easy does it. Looks like we got a pretty good angle on it. Yeah, I can always cut the truck and catch the trailer there. Alright, hold. Alright, let me straighten the truck up here and straighten the trailer up since I got it lined up. I see how we got to pull up in there now. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's go and get loaded up, guys. There was a family going to Hawaii. Their flight yesterday was canceled, and today their flight was delayed. A lot of people were not happy at Dallas. Oh, I'm sure, man. Trying to fly out to Hawaii and, yeah, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about air traffic. They are talking about they definitely don't want you to fly on July 3rd for something. That was yesterday. They had a lot of cancellations, a lot of delays, a lot of layovers, and they're trying to tell people not to go flying during July 3rd for some reason. I didn't read the whole article or just seen a headline. If you don't like being stressed and run at the same time, don't go to Dallas. I hear you on that. They got a lot of stuff. I don't think it's just Dallas either. I think it's just everywhere, man, to be honest. They got a lot of stuff going on around the world, and I just think it's a lot of stuff going on, which is causing a lot of traffic. Let me take a look at this. This is kind of like, instead of having like the newer cargo container like we had before, this kind of got the old rustic look on it, which I really like. I like how they change up the cargo looks. Also, before I take off, we got to change up our routing. Also, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get something to eat real quick. Get my little snack. Give me some beef jerky. So give me 1 moment. Alright, guys, I'm back. Alright, so we got 40-foot Samsung TVs going from Redding, California to Oakland. And we got 10 hours to get there. And $7,614 is what we're going to get on this one. Love trucking with the Hell Creek Trucking Company, man. One of my favorite companies to be a part of. A lot of cool people up in this BTC as well. Oh, I hear you on that, man. I wouldn't want to either if they kept on delaying the flights like that. Yeah, the flights are really messed up right now, especially the airports. They got a lot of layovers going on. There's a lot of stuff going on that's going on behind the scenes that we don't even know about. Really love this 389 though, this Peterbilt 389. Really enjoying this. I love the old look on the cargo container too. We got 245 miles on this run. Also, King Vendetta, what's your favorite type of engine to run, man? I don't know if you're still up in the live stream or not, but be a lot cooler if you were. Oh, Matthew McConaughey. That movie Dazed and Confused was hilarious. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Alright, we're about to head back up into the cab here. I'm just taking a look at the truck as we go down this road here. Going back to first person. Woo! That stoplight came up quick, didn't it? What's up, Relay? Got the eyeballs. Dallas restaurants were closed, so I couldn't use my food voucher, and the only open place was 7-Eleven, and it made me sick as a dog. Yeah, man, that airport food. Stuff ain't good, man. How's everybody enjoying the trip so far? I had 65 views. Woo! I appreciate all y'all being up in here, man. Current time is 2:40 in the afternoon in real time. On here it is 6:37 in the morning. Apparently we got a tropical depression off the coast here. It's not a full hurricane. It doesn't have the right wind speed for it. But yeah, it's just pretty crazy, man. I didn't even know about it until today. Going slow it on down here. Get ready to make this left turn. Thank you for putting the Discord link there. If any of y'all want to join up in the Discord, there is a link right there. I'm sorry I keep forgetting to update it in my description. Let's go and get a little bit of speed to get up this hill coming up. Yeah, I really do appreciate every single one of y'all for being up in here, man. Relay, when you were working on semi-trucks, man. Oh Lord, that stop sign coming up quick, man. Woo! Had to slam on brakes. But when you were working on semi trucks, man, like what years what year was the semi trucks you were working on, man? Like are they the 70s, 80s, 90s? I was kind of wondering that the other night. I was wondering what kind of semi trucks you worked on, what years. I don't know if I asked you that before or not, but if I have, I'm sorry, I sometimes forget. limit's 55. Man, the graphics are just looking amazing on here. I gotta slow it down. It's 55 through here. I'm doing 60. There we go. And we got just over 200 miles to go, I'm sure. We got we got 178 miles to go. How's everybody enjoying the live stream, by the way? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I did end up picking up a new game last night. Well, it's not a new game, but new one here for me. Conan Exiles. I can't wait to try that out later on the day with my buddy, man. Me and him were playing 7 Days to Die, and then he wanted to try out Conan Exiles. And he's been in the works working on a game himself. He's been actually making a homemade game, which is crazy to me, dude, because like that stuff is like really complex to do. But it's pretty daggone awesome. Alright, what we got going on up here? Looks like we got a traffic stop. Way over. Speed limit's 55 through here, but I'm just going to keep it at coasting speed. There's been a lot of people seeing like new cars and vehicles on the road too. They got like these Swarm Tracker vehicles, and they got the Google car where it takes the pictures and stuff, and there's a 5.0 right there. Good thing I was doing the speed limit. Yeah, let's go and put these windows up for a second. Turn on the ACs up in here. 70s to 2005. Oh man, dude, so you got to work on one of the most awesomest trucks, dude. The 70s and the 80s are my favorite years for the semi trucks. What were the 2000 semis like, man, working on? Were they a pain? Cause I think that's when they started. Well, I think in the early, late 80s is when they started trying to incorporate more electronic stuff into the build, if I'm not wrong. What, soldier face? Why you been watching that kind of stuff? But I can imagine that working on the like early 2000 semi trucks and stuff, man, were a pain in the ass. 2005 sucked. Oh, I'm sure, dude. You seen the new Kinsworth and the new Peterbilt they got out for 2024 or 2025? I think they did like a big reveal on it. The thing, dude, the way the sun visor and everything looks on it is just it made it look ugly. I was like, what the world are they doing? Why they always try to make everything look so new? Like all the new stuff doesn't look good. Alright, let's go and get down this hill here. Speed limit's 55, so we're going to pick up most of our speed going downhill. Makes it a lot easier to float gears too. That car won't let me over. Kept on riding my tail. But we're good now. I gotta get all the way over in the right hand lane here. Going west. They've been watching more of that Scania in America. Oh yeah, you talking about that YouTuber you told me about? Huh? What, babe? Oh. But I think that's kind of crazy, but at the same time I think it's pretty neat. I'll be honest with you, I got a lot of respect for the Scania trucks. I really do like the European style. I like both. I like cab overs and I like long nose. I do have a lot of respect for the European drivers because they do drive on a lot more dangerous roads than over here. I mean, we got some roads that are super dangerous to be on, but their roads that they drive on, you gotta know what you're doing. Alright, so we just keep going straight down this highway here. And the maneuverability of the Scania trucks are just, I'll be honest with you, man, they maneuver a lot more efficient. Don't get me wrong, like the Peterbilts and Kinsworth and stuff like that, you can maneuver those trucks just as well, but you just got to know what you're doing. I would hate all the electric crap, but they're nice and powerful. Oh yeah, Scanias are well, some of the Scania like the old school Scania trucks run on the pretty much same premises as the American made models of trucks too. It's just the newer stuff, man. Like I said, everything's in one digital. I like the old diesel engines, man. That's what they need to go back to. And plus, they last a lot longer. You got engines that have like well over 1 million miles on them, still running just perfectly fine. I don't see why they needed to update those to what you call it, to electric crap, man. Oh, we're making it better. We're making it more efficient. And they say safer for the environment, but it's really not safer for the environment when you realize where that stuff's coming from. It actually pollutes the earth way more than it helps. So that's a whole bullshit thing. Trying to save the earth, you know. That's like the whole global warming with the carbon dioxide. They say that cars produce too much carbon. But when you go to look, a volcano in one eruption produces way more carbon dioxide than a vehicle does in one eruption. And produces way more carbon than a car does in 50 years. It takes 50 years for a car to produce as much carbon as a volcano eruption does in one eruption. Don't believe me? Go look it up. I try to tell people that, and there's other people that agree with me, and there's people that disagree with me, and that's all backed on science. It's a whole scam thing, man. At least that's what I believe. Yeah, diesel engines run forever, man, as long as you take care of them. Exactly. And that's like I've seen a lot of interviews with truckers driving the old school trucks, man. That's why I love old school. The old schoolers, the old heads, tell you, they're like, well, my truck's got 1,000,000 miles on it, still runs as good as day one. And that's because they used to make them built to last. Oh, let me go and get over here. Is it 50 years running 24/7? But like cars, like they say, it takes about 50 years for vehicles to produce as much carbon as a vehicle does, and as a volcano does in one eruption. So they were saying like the amount of carbon dioxide that gets released during a volcanic eruption releases more carbon than cars do in 50 years, just from one eruption. Now I could be wrong. I ain't saying, you know, I'm completely right on it. That's just what the science thing was talking about when I went into a deep dive like 2 years ago, because I was always wondering, like, everybody's screaming, you know, the whole go green kind of thing, and stop polluting, you know, global warming. Global warming, the earth is warming up, but I don't think it's just necessarily just from vehicles. And I don't think they should be making everything electronic. Yeah, and then like I think it was Joe Biden who was saying that the cows are producing too much carbon from their farts. Which, you know, you actually had some people that actually put bags on the back end of a cow was trying to stop the carbon produced. Oh man, it's just it's hilarious. But I think that whole thing of trying to protect the earth and all that kind of stuff, I don't think really we can protect the earth. I really don't think like that. That's just my belief on it. My opinion, I should say, not belief, but opinion. But you know, everybody's not going to agree with my view or opinion either, and which I completely understand, because everybody's appointed to their own opinions and own thoughts, and that's just really not something to even argue over. I'm just saying what I've heard and what I've looked into, and there's a lot of stuff, man. There's a whole bunch. Oh please, oh. I ran a red light back there, but that's okay. We're gonna stop at this one up here. Yeah, man, that's another thing too, Relay. See, you got a good point right there. Most people don't even think about. They got oil rigs all set up out in the ocean, and there's oil constantly getting spilled out in the ocean. No, granted, the sea salt, just like with the nuclear reactors from, what's that place that got hit by the tsunami? Fukushima. Fukushima's still leaking out radiation, radioactive waste. And that stuff doesn't dissipate for millions of years. Like, it takes, I probably shouldn't say millions of years, but you know what I mean, thousands of years for that stuff to even become, even just an ounce of safe to be around. That's just like in Chernobyl, it's still highly radioactive. I wouldn't want to go there, to be honest with you. There's a lot of people who go there to go see the place and stuff. I wouldn't dare want to be going around that stuff. But, yeah, man, oil's a whole nother thing. Now, granted, the sea salt does interact with the oil in the bases, but it doesn't stop it from being a pollutant because it's still toxins getting leached out into the ocean. And that's everywhere. Just like you said, it's everywhere, man. And who knows how many oil rigs we have out there, ships carrying oil, ships carrying other stuff, man. It's all going out somewhere, man. All them rigs, all them sunken ships, the planes, exactly, dude. The cargo containers that fall off the ships. Ain't no telling what they're hauling in them things half the time. You know, that's another thing most people don't think about, man. Got me going on a rant relay. Look, I can talk about this stuff for hours. I love talking about this stuff because it brings truth to the light. A lot of people don't like hearing it either. And I'll be honest with you, that's just like when I tell people I'm a Christian and I believe in God. You know, a lot of people don't agree with that. I used to, when I was in my teenage years and early adulthood, I was all into the satanic stuff and, you know, heavy metal, growing up a metalhead and stuff. I fell into that whole dark trap. Then I ended up finding my light and turning to the Creator, man. And, you know, that's what changed me entirely. I'm not the same person I used to be. The old me wouldn't even be on here talking with y'all. I'd be self-isolated and wouldn't even do nothing. I mean, like, the only thing I would do is listen to heavy metal or black metal the entire day and just get bored of that and then end up doing something, probably sleep or play video games without, like, interacting with nobody. And I changed, man. And to be able to be changed, I'll be honest with you, man, I never want to go back. I like where I'm at right now. I like having the community that I have. I like being able to talk with all y'all. Y'all are amazing people, man, I'm telling you. I don't even know y'all personally, but I do appreciate every single one of y'all for joining up and always checking out my content and listening to me rant and talk. And joining in Discord and being able to talk to y'all one-on-one. I mean, y'all are just amazing people, dude. And I appreciate all the support from everybody. From the ones that have been here with me from the very beginning to the ones that are just now joining up. Without y'all, man, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this. I mean, I would be playing this game, but I wouldn't be doing live streaming or making content or nothing like that. I think I seen a car hauler ship sink not long ago. Could be wrong there. Yeah, there was one recently. It was like I think it was last year. Oh man, where am I going here? Sorry, you bud. Thank you, Relay. I appreciate that, brother. You're an awesome dude, man. I think me and you gonna be good friends. Me and Slim 505. I met him in the Goggles 56 Discord. He's one of the original members of the Hell Creek BTC. And I tell you, man, he's a really cool dude. I do got a convoy plan to be doing this weekend, hopefully, if everything goes right. He's a really cool guy though, man. Slim 505, Dirty Road Relay, all these people, man. Jay's a really cool guy. Got him on Facebook. Dan McNarry, Frieght, all them guys, man. Armstrong Gaming, Mr. Beard. Talked to Mr. Beard not too long ago, man. And he's doing really good. He got a new video out on his YouTube channel. If y'all want to go check that out, head over to Mr. Beard and give him a like and support his channel as well, man. He's a really cool guy. Same with Dan McNarry and Frieght and all of them. And Busman Entertainment. Big Timer as well. Big Timer's another cool guy, man. Definitely go check their channels out. Christian as well. Christian does ATS content. He's a really cool guy too, man. I think that's what YouTube needs to go back to. Instead of being a competitive platform, it should be a platform where everybody kind of helps each other, like what it used to be. I've seen a lot of YouTubers talking about how YouTube's turned into like a competitive platform instead of a help each other kind of platform, like where you want, like, hype up each other. And I think that's what we need to resort back to. Just like how, like, the old cars and stuff, I like the old ways of things too. But just got done hauling this freight cargo here. Hauling with the Hell Creek Trucking, originally established in 2023. Is this crazy? Number 476. And probably gonna be wrapping up the live stream after this one here. Let's go and get this loaded on up here. We got 259 miles. Got 7 grand on that one. We got 131,000 in the bank. Man, I appreciate every single one of y'all for hopping up in here and chin-chin Dirty Road Relay. W Man, Amber, Soldier Face, King Vendetta, Jay. I appreciate every single one of y'all for being up in here, man. And just know that I respect y'all and I appreciate y'all for joining up and leaving likes and subscribing, man, and just being here every day and just talking with me, running the shit with me. Really appreciate every single one of y'all for the support. I'm gonna be trying to back off on the cussing too much on the live stream. I don't mean to do that. I really need to get out of it. It's a bad habit. The morning Medea sunk 23rd June 2025. 3,000 cars aboard with electric cars to 5,000 meters deep. Good God, dude. Yeah, and them batteries, dude. Them batteries leak. 3,000 cars. Bro, that's insane. That's an insane amount of cars. Cosmos. Not sorry if I pronounced the last name wrong. I have a hard time pronouncing names. Cosmos Nada. Hello. When adding these old truck mods, do they appear on the roads running with us too? Or can they use them? Bots can't. These old truck, well, this truck mod ain't really old. But if it kind of depends on what kind of truck you're using. Cause what the Pistar 389, like this truck right here, you see, this gets updated every update. So Now, if you have a truck that isn't updated and you try to run it on 1.55, it's not going to run. And also, thank you, Relay, for the great stream. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad it's a good stream, man, and I'm glad you like sitting here and listen to me rant sometimes. Same to all y'all. But when adding these old truck mods, do they appear on the? Now, are you talking about like the AI traffics, like you talking about the bots? So like the AI traffic when adding the truck mods on the road, I think they do. It depends on, you got to make sure it's up to date though for whatever version you're on. So like if you're saying 1.54, you got to make sure the version's 1.54 for the mod. Same thing with 1.55. It will sometimes say in the description like this mod runs with 1.54 plus 55. You just got to check the versions and make sure that it's up to date and stuff, and it should work. I think it should work. Let me see something real quick for you. Good question, by the way, too. I appreciate that. I like people asking questions. I try my best to answer them as knowledgeable as I can. Like I said, I'm still kind of learning myself. So let's say you see the white stripes for Peterbilt 389. That ain't a good thing here. Here we go. All right, so yeah, you see how this says version 2.2054. So this one runs good for 1.54. It won't run in 55. This is only for version 1.54. The trucks, a lot of the paid trucks like the FLX 359 and the gliders and all that, which I really need to get the Peterbilt glider back out. They get updated. Most of them get updated every update, so you don't have to go back and re-update them. The Marmon looks like it needs to be updated. See how it says incompatible? Looks like it's got to be updated. The Idaho yard is not up to date with 1.55, I don't think yet. So, mine incompatible with current game version, yep. So I gotta wait for that to be updated. But the truck and everything else, the trailers and stuff are all up to date. As you can see here. ATS expansion's got to be up to date. They're going to be coming out with that pretty soon. See how it says ATS expansion 1.54. Now sometimes you'll get a plus and it'll say 55 beside it, and that's how you know if it's running together. You just got to check the versions of the game and it should tell you. But yeah, guys, I'm about to wrap up the live stream. I do appreciate every single one of y'all. Cosmos, Nada, sorry for pronouncing the last name wrong. Appreciate you being up here too. I will catch up with y'all on the next one. Appreciate it for almost 100 views on this one, man. That's what's up. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And there will be more content headed y'all's way. Y'all take care. Until next time, peace out, guys.